Now, Cody and I have been feuding for quite a while, and we decided to settle our differences the way our grandpappies did, a good old-fashioned card game. It's time to do. There can be only 2 years worth of sets, and we can only buy cards from the previous 3. We welcome you and your kin to the Yugioh Rotation Series.
Sup, you attractive degenerates. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and welcome back to the Rotation Series show. Hit that like button if you wish a certain somebody would punch you in the throat, and let's just hop on it. Now, our first story today involves Power of the Duelist, which by all means is not a very good set, but does have a few impactful cards in it. This set introduces the Neos archetype, a kind of subset of the elemental heroes that involves around space people, starring the most buffest of space boys, elemental hero Neos, who as a 2 tribute 2500 attack monster normal provides some utility with the next set in the form of Justy Break, a essentially board wipe that you can play with normal monsters, as well as Mausoleum of the Emperor, which is found later in this set. Sabersaurus charges through to contest the battle prowess of Insect Knight. The only difference is that it has 500 defense, and is also a dinosaur. Between you and me, I think Sabersaurus is the better normal monster. Insect Knight sucks. Aqua Dolphin is a good super in Constructed to take care of those pesky hand traps. Ash Blossom? No thank you. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit? Please. Submarine Roid is a good card that can attack your opponent directly, and at the end of the damage step, if it has attacked or was attacked, it can be changed to defense position. We get more Destiny heroes, and the most notable is the form of Destiny Hero Defender, the biggest defense monster in our game so far. The only downside is that during each of your standby phases, your opponent can draw a card. Black Stego is a neat defensive option, being able to just change itself to defense position when declared an attack into when it is in attack position. Definitely a neat card, and definitely will see play. Not today, not tomorrow, but definitely post-rotation it's worth considering. We get our first look at the Alien archetype in this set, which utilizes A counters to get a bunch of varying effects. The first round of support here isn't too great by itself, unless you pull enough of them to make a basically 3 of everything deck. They don't get like super good until they get more support later on. A lot of the spells and traps in this set are kind of bad, or specific to certain archetypes that are bad. The only few good ones are Future Fusion, which is like good and constructed, as it used to be able to just send cards from the deck to the graveyard in order to facilitate a fusion summon. But the biggest standout here is Mausoleum of the Emperor, which kind of solves the issue of tribute monsters in our format, as it allows you to, once per turn, pay life points in sets of 1,000 equal to the number of tributes for a 1 tribute or 2 tribute monster, and use those life points as tributes for your normal summon for the turn. This very much means that this 1 field spell card can get you out the bigger, badder boss monsters like Elemental Hero Neos, Saberbug, and even Cyber Dragon if you wanted. The only issue is that this card is reciprocal. If one of us plays it in their deck, the other one basically has access to it without needing to take the slots up in their deck. Dark City is the Destiny Hero version of Skyscraper, the funnest card in all of our rotation. And Supercharge gives you draw power for playing bad cards like Roids. The rest of the set, other than the few notables, is fairly unimpressive, unimportant, unimpactful. Ideally, you want to come out of this set with all the commons that you need and a few rares maybe. But other than that, hope to never see any of these cards. But now we're gonna mosey on down to the card buys, and I thought about it long and hard, and realistically what I want for these specific card buys is to prepare for the future. And by future, I mean the end of the world. A singular copy of Hydrogeddon. I only have 2 in my collection, and if I want to activate this effect and win the game, I absolutely need 3. The second and final pickup is 2 copies of Demise, King of Armageddon, just in 2 more sets. Advanced Ritual Art is introduced into the game. And oh boy, is that card good. I'm picking up these 2 copies of Demise King in order to essentially allow myself to be able to play Demise OTK later in the rotation, because I didn't pull any, and with Advanced Ritual Art coming in the next couple sets, and my availability to picking up Demise King slowly dwindling, I needed to make sure that I appeased my king, bought him now, and potentially a 3rd one in the future so that I can consistently pull off a super powerful play with the Advanced Ritual Art. And I mean, the effect here, pay 2,000 life points to destroy all other cards on the field. I mean, even just right now, if I can summon this dude, it's really, really strong, especially if Isaac's on like Clock Tower again. But that's enough out of me, and I'm gonna pass you on over to Isaac for his card buys. And yeah, go see Isaac and his card buys.
So here's the thing, guys. With Cody having lost with heroes pretty much every single time he's tried playing it, I don't know if he's gonna go back, and he did not seem very enthusiastic about going back last time we talked. So I don't know. I think it might be time to switch up strategies. And right now, as far as the card buys go, oh boy, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Well, I know what I'm gonna do, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if it's any good. I feel like Cody would be playing catch up, trying to buy good generic cards rather than just going all in on hero, so I have a sneaking suspicion that he might just want to double down with it. And regardless, I think one of the best cards for me to buy right now is going to be this. Forced Back. Yeah, I'm buying the 3rd Forced Back. I have 2 of them already. I got really lucky with the rare pulls, but man, I could super use this second one. I think it's going to come in really damn handy, especially for when certain other cards get rotated out. I'm talking about Yugioh, Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. But there's another card that I want to buy, and I'm kind of afraid. I'm really afraid that it's gonna bite me in the butt, but oh my god, I really want this to work. So what I'm gonna buy, and hear me out with this. Well, you don't have to hear me out because I'm not going to tell you about the strategy until the actual deck portion, but I'm going to be picking up a Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames. I'm getting a god card! Cody already picked this up, but this trap guy is going to be so much more useful than Hamon, where all the freaking spells of continuousness are sucky. Uriah is actually, like, you can have decent continuous traps in this format, and so you can gain advantage off the traps and then go into the Uriah. So, you know, it's kind of like a win-win scenario. But boy, these are 2 spicy picks for me. I don't know what Cody's going to be picking up. I assume it's going to be more hero support, simply because he's already going in so much on this. Like, unless Cody is a bigger man than I thought and he's going to cut his losses, I think he's going to just keep going with it. Anyway, I'm ready to get into some real packs here, real man packs. That's right, it's the power of the Duelist. I am the Duelist, this is my power, this is how I manifest it. That's right, Super Vehicroid Jumbo Drill, literally the best fusion summonable monster of all time. Honestly, Mausoleum of the Emperor could be a really nifty card for both Cody and I to use, so I'm gonna be considering this guy for sure. And pack 2, let's keep it going. Future Fusion, really good card. And the Ultra Elemental Hero Flare Neos. If we can make some Neos fusion monsters, that'd be pretty sweet. I've not made a fusion deck yet, but oh my god. Sabersaurus. Hey, that's a good boy. Ooh, we get Dasher. Okay, I really wanted to pick at least one of this guy up, because if we can get him in our graveyard, it's basically going to be a free special summon at some point during the game. Yo, an Ultimate Tyranno? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Damn.
Okay, time to open the packs. This is probably the most genuine fun thing. This is probably the most fun part of my night tonight, is flipping up these cards and seeing what I get. Submarine Roid is pretty fun. I think this, even if it's only got 800 attack, the ability that it can switch defense positions fun. And Sabersaurus is absolutely a must-have. I need to see 3 of him, like, right now. Neospace is interesting, don't think it's going to see any play, and Destiny Hero Defender is also interesting. I don't know if I want to play it right now. It's definitely good to have a copy of it though. Cosmic Horror Ganganel, if I can pull a whole playset of everything alien, that might be worth looking into. And we get to start with the Alien Hunter, so that's definitely something to be considering of while opening these packs. Future Fusion. Not a good card at all in the rotation. And Aliens. Woo! Dolphin and Dasher. These would be really funny names for Yu-Gi-Oh! Themed reindeer. As we continue with our alien pulls, apparently, we get Alien Warrior and Alien Skull. And a copy of Black Stego. I don't think this card can ever be summoned. It's like this or one other thing is a card that's name is exactly Aqua Dolphin, and it's got the same restrictions as the Harpy Ladies 1, 2, and 3, where you can't have more than 3 copies of a name in your deck, and Aqua Neos just happens to be Spacian Dolphin, which is makes it you have to have 2 and 1 or 1 and 2. Overload Fusion would be funny if we had any Cyber Dragon stuff. Veoroid Connection Zone would be funny if we actually cared about vehicle roids. Hitting the halfway point, and we get the Cyclone Blade.
Oh man, almost halfway through. There's the guy, Submarinoid. He can attack directly, and he has decent defense, and he can be switched to defense if he attacks. Honestly, like, not a bad card just generally. I might see this guy in my deck at some point. We'll see. Alright, we're moving on to the second half here. Pack 13, another Cyclone Blade. It's okay. Well, I'm gonna have to keep seeing what all these are about. I don't know. A lot of these cards are playable, but not amazing. So, you know, it's kind of fun stuff. Oh, more Cyclone Blades. I don't know about that, buddy. Alright, let's keep going. Pack 15, another Alien Warrior. Fun stuff. Really nothing to write home about, though. I'm kind of losing steam on these packs, to be honest. Yeah, these are kind of mediocre. Like, these baby Sauruses are nice, but overall, just kind of... Pack 18, I'm already really close to the end of this. I got a couple fun cards that I could use, but overall, like 95% of these are just kind of... We could definitely play a good old Roid strategy with this Supercharge I've been pulling freaking 3,000 copies of. My god.
Alright, past the halfway point, D-Chain. Sabersaurus and Elemental Hero Neos. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, come on. Come on, this is useless. Get this fucking shit out of my face. This is horrible. I don't want this. Give me something else, please. Destiny Hero Darkneos. It's definitely a change from the Aqua Neos and the Mausoleum and a Dark City. Alien Warrior. So I haven't pulled as many aliens now at this point, so it's definitely less likely that I'm ever going to play aliens. Maybe if I pull enough of it in these last few packs, I might pick up the remaining cards, but I really needed to pull kind of the bulk core here. First copy of Alien Mother, so it is slowly coming together, I guess, at this point now. So maybe if we could pull 2 more Mother, maybe 1 more Mother, I can make something happen with aliens later on. And now, the last pack of this box, we flip them up, and it looks like we got the second Alien Mother. I think I pulled enough alien stuff that maybe I can make a competent deck with, but I will have to work on that in the meanwhile. But other than that, I definitely got exactly just the commons that I needed. So hopefully I can make use of these and add them to the collection here and use what I can to build a deck that will defeat Isaac. And so I will see you all in deck building.
Alright, let's go ahead and run through these last couple packs. The second Ultimate Tyranno and the second Dasher. You know what? It's fine to see have 2 of these. I don't think you need more than 1 of each. But maybe 2 Tyrannos could be good, and we'll see about the 2 Dasher. You can only use 1 of them, but we'll see. Let's just keep moving on. Another Future Fusion. That's not too bad though, actually. Let's keep going. Pack 23. A Cyber Summon Blaster. You know what? That's decent. Alright, well, last pack. Is there anything that we could get to maybe make it a slightly better deck? The third Future Fusion. Is that something we're even gonna be wanting to see or use? I don't know, man. We don't have a lot of spell and trap removal, which is kind of nice. So Future Fusion will probably be live more often than not, but just generally, I don't know. Like, it's kind of mediocre pack opening here. Either way, we're gonna save it to the collection, but my goodness. Anyway, let's go ahead and try building a deck, I guess. It could be anything.
Welcome back to my side of the table, and as you can see, there is a particular card here that is in my deck that has already made its rounds in our format. Well, let me regale you a tale of why this here floundering out of the water card is sitting here. Oh Isaac, was looking to the past, found he had no color, and told his friend fast. Oh Isaac, after his friend made a fun, told him he'd be the better if he just played one. So here now I sit, with a fish in my deck, and the text on my phone for my own protect. So now the 7-colored fish here sits as the honorable 41st card in my deck to prove that I am the better duelist and win a bet with somebody who's been kicking my ass for the last few episodes. With that out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and move on into my card by card. Starting off with the Majestic Mech Yugioh, which it's a 2 tribute monster that can inflict piercing. And this makes sense because kind of the main function of this deck is to create fodder for tribute summons or facilitate tribute summons through the Mausoleum of the Emperor. Now that we don't lose board presence in order to make these tribute summoned monsters, I feel more comfortable adding them into the deck, especially with stuff like Destiny Hero Defender in the format with 2700 defense. I need to be able to beat over it. And the way that I beat over it is being either naturally bigger than it or modifying myself to be bigger than it. Which means I actually need to add some cards into the side deck because I realized if I'm going to need to beat over it, I'm gonna need to get bigger. So I'm putting 2 Heated Heart in the side deck to basically make myself bigger to beat over that 2700 defense. Anyway, back to the main deck. BES Tetran. When this card is normal summoned, meaning if it's played even through Mausoleum of the Emperor, it gains 3 counters to eventually become a once per turn spell and trap destruction. This is important because I have fewer and fewer ways to remove stuff like Clock Tower, and this is one of the 4 outs in my deck that I have for it. Chainsaw Insect 2400, normal summon, destroy stuff, very good. 2 Cyber Dragon, 1 Cyber Phoenix, 2 DD Survivor. I am still back on the Grand Convergence Macrocosmos package, but I did decide to go 1 less Grand Convergence because I need to first and foremost make sure that I see Macrocosmos to actually facilitate the DD Survivor to be able to tribute summon it, and then it comes back at the end phase. For a tribute summon, or tribute it for a tribute summonable monster, and then it comes back so I don't lose advantage, and then find Grand Convergence after I have established Macrocosmos to become Dark Hole. 2 Drillroid to basically still threaten defense position monsters. 2 Elemental Hero Wild Heart, still the best Elemental Hero I think by far, as it's unaffected by most of the traps in our format. 3 Hydro Geddon. If I'm able to proc this effect and summon Hydro Geddons from my deck, this essentially becomes potential OTK and or fodder for tribute summons like Goryu and Oka. Speaking of Oka, we have the one of the normal summonable, tribute summonable monster himself, 1 Saber Beetle, 1 Submarine Roid. This is kind of one of my utility picks to help facilitating my tribute summons if Mausoleum isn't in my hand yet. It basically can attack, switch itself to defense, and then he would have to hit into it with something like Insectonite, Sabersaurus, so I'm not too worried about losing a Submarine Roid early in the game. 1 Treeborn Frog for tribute summons. Playing more than 1 is kind of hard to rationalize because I do play a lot of spell traps. 3 Sabersaurus because Insectonite is bad. I prefer my Stompy Smashy Dino Boy any day of the week. The 1 Brain Control, 1 Heated Heart in the main deck. It basically allows 500 attack for any of my monsters that I can maybe beat over to some of his, and also allows 2 piercing. 1 Lightning Vortex, 3 Mausoleum of the Emperor to basically facilitate all of my tribute summons. 1 Hero Signal to potentially get a Wild Heart out of the deck. 3 Phoenix Wing Wind Blast as basically the only card to help out Clock Tower plays. 3 Threatening Roar to help hopefully fade battle phases. And the honorable mention. In the extra, we're running our fusion lineup to maybe confuse Isaac that we're still desperately trying to play heroes, even though I wish they would just be good at this particular time. They're getting better and constructed, but man, I wish they were better right now. We have a 2nd Chainsaw Insect in case Isaac's really on that big Unga Bunga beats. We have Destiny Hero Doomlord for conditional removal. Isaac did have a very good call last episode with Ebon Magician Kuren. Clock Tower does prevent battle damage, and if that effect is allowed to go off, I literally lose the game. So I need a way to be able to defeat him after it's resolved, just in case if he's still on the Clock Tower stuff. So we got 2 copies, and hopefully we can draw into it and maybe win. We have the 3rd Wild Heart because it's really good at being unaffected by traps. We have the 2nd Oka just in case we want to push more for tribute summons. And then we have 2 of the Demised King and 3 End of the World. I play a lot of 4s in this deck, and with Mausoleum of the Emperor taking care of the issue of losing field presence to normal summon the big guys, I feel like I'll have extra monsters to spare to be able to throw down a big boss monster even before the advanced ritual art comes out. I think it's worth experimenting with right now, especially with what I have. We have one Force back in the side deck for when we're going first, one Karma Cut in the side deck for taking out, I don't know, maybe Hero Signal if we don't need it, and then 2 more Heated Hearts if we're really in a grind for pushing for defeating those defenders. And that's the deck. Hopefully I can prove to Isaac that I am the superior duelist by slapping him silly with some salmon, and also the rest of the 40 cards in my deck. If I want to get out of the set introductions, I need to win these next 2 sets, and what better way to show my superiority and humbleness of being the superior duelist than by trying to take on a really stupid bet and play fish in my deck. Hi, how are you? It's future Cody here. I made an oopsie doodle. I need to remove some cards from my side deck because I have an extra copy of Demise King of Artagemon that I could not afford. Super rares cost 3 points. For whatever reason, I thought they cost 2. And so, this second copy I do not own. Ergo, I will be cutting them from the side deck in order to replace them with a second copy of Hero Signal, 2 Destiny Hero Defender, 2 Destiny Signals, and a Damage Condenser. This will henceforth be the deck that I am playing with for this particular episode, and yeah, okay, go ahead back to your regularly scheduled programming. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pass you on over to Isaac so he can show you his deck, and I will see you in the duel room.
Welcome to your JurASSThick Park, where the most common sound you'll hear is a booty call. We're going dino strategy, baby. Oh, I'm so excited. We pulled the 2 ultimate Tyrannos, absolutely crazy. With this dino strategy, I think we can make some really fun plays and make a cool deck. I'm just gonna go through the card by card a little bit, pretty quick here. Keeping 1 Bantleful Artemis, because we have lots of counter spells, 1 Brainjacker, 2 Chainsaw Insect. This guy puts in work. I like him. 2 Cyber Dragon. We have the 1 Dasher. I'm keeping... This guy is going to be nice. We can maybe discard him for cost, and then he's just going to be in the graveyard, and you're able to summon whoever you dang well please. 1 Drillroid. I feel like neither Cody nor I are setting monsters, so the 1 should be fine. 2 Hydrogeddon for dinosaur beats, baby. 3 Indomitable Fighter Lele. 1 Majestic Mech Oka. Cody kind of pilled me on this card a little bit, actually. I think it is actually pretty good. I almost made a fairy deck. Well, I did make a fairy deck, but I feel like this is just a lot funner. 1 Silent Swordsman level 5 to get around Cody's brain control or lightning vortex or other random things that he can do. If this guy sticks on the field, it's going to be really hard to get rid of him other than if he attacks in with a 2400 attack point monster. Got the 2 Tyranno, Ayo, 1 Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames. This guy's in the deck. Why, you may ask? I'll show you in a second here. 1 Victory Viper. Honestly, still pretty good because we got Rising Energy in here. 3 Sabersaurus, 1900 beaters, baby. Keeping the brain control, the lightning vortex, 2 Mausoleum of the Emperor. You can pay 1000 life points and then normal summon 1 monster from your hand that requires 1 tribute without tributing. Or pay 2000 life points, normal summon 1 monster from your hand that requires 2 tributes without tributing. 3 Forced Back, great counter trap. 2 Fossil Excavation. You can discard 1 card, then target a dinosaur monster inside your graveyard, and then special summon it. Basically a Call of the Haunted at a discard cost, but if that card is Ultimate Tyranno, it is worth the cost. 2 Malfunction to stop Cody's forced backs when I use Mausoleum of the Emperor. 2 Rising Energies as big old beats. I decided to keep Phoenix Wing Windblast in the side deck just because I got some cards like the Victory Viper that just work better. I can get pretty much over anything with a single Rising Energy. 2 Synthetic Seraphim. This is going to be our other continuous trap to use with Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames. Each time a counter trap card is activated, immediately after it resolves, special summon one synthetic seraphim token, so it just gets bodies on the field. And then you can tribute over them if you so please. And this is not once per turn. So I could use Malfunction to stop Cody's cards, I can use a Forced Back and then flip this synthetic seraphim. It's pretty dang nifty, to be honest. And then the 3 Threatening Roar. For the side deck, I went into a more macro strategy, which is nice, but it doesn't really work with Fossil Excavation, so I have the macro strategy completely out of the main deck. We have 3 Tyranno Infinities, which it gains attack based on how many banished dinosaur monsters you have. So that's what the macro is in here for, because it can get pretty beefy pretty quick. 2 Clock Tower Prison in case we need to go a stally strategy, the 1 Grand Convergence, 2 Dimension Wall in case Cody is on his own Clock Tower Prison, this could seal a game, 1 Non-Fusion Area, 2 Phoenix Wing Wind Blasts, and 2 Royal Surrenders. If Cody is on Macrocosmos himself, then maybe a Royal Surrender could be pretty useful in countering that if this main deck Fossil Excavation card is working pretty well for me. It's gonna be hard to see, but you know what? I'm excited. Let's get into some dinosaur-filled raucous.
Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! What the fuck? What beast has taken over you?
I am a literal dinosaur. These burps are just like million-year-old air being circulated back into the earth. In the land before duels, we were once friends. And now, millions of years later, we come across this precipice of heroes. Heroes did not do much, but it is your destiny to rise up and conquer.
The power! I've become one with the destiny. The H and the E are my power.
But not the R though, because those are kind of mediocre.
But not the R and the O because those cards kind of suck.
Alright, now that the intro's out of the way, let's get into some actual card games. And Rock, Paper, Scissors is technically a card game right now.
Yeah, it's something you can win and feel good about yourself, but then you end up losing the duel anyway, so...
Okay.
Alright.
Oh no!
Mm-hmm. Oh! I bet he won't go rock a 4th time! Oh, he could... He can't possibly go a 5th time. All right, he went a 5th time. Okay. He did go a 5th time.
There's a reason I was choosing rock, but that's okay.
Really?
Oof. I don't know about this hand, buddy. I'm gonna go to main 1. Can I draw, please? Will you let me have a free draw?
Maybe. If you defeat my boss monster, you may have a free draw.
Okay. I'm gonna set 1, I'm gonna pass.
Alright, let's draw for the turn. Stand by main.
You're good.
Alright, I am going to run out a submarine roid.
A submarine roid. That's pretty good.
Alright, our stealthy sub boy, we're gonna enter battle.
Yep.
I'm gonna attack you directly for 800.
Are you gonna use the effect to attack directly, or are you just gonna normally attack directly?
I'm gonna use the effect.
In that case, I'll take the 800.
Alright, and then he'll, at the end of the damage step, I will change him to defense.
It is mandatory. Well, no, it's not mandatory. What am I talking about?
And then, main 2, I will pass.
Ooh, leaving me with a free board. Stand by main. Well, let us special the Sidra.
Oh, okay, yeah, that does threaten my submarine.
I sure do. I'm going to... Oh my god. I'm going to activate Mausoleum of the Emperor.
Yo!
I'm gonna pay 2,000.
2 tribute!
Ultimate Tyranno.
Oh my god.
And you know what? Pre-errata, Mausoleum was not, did not take up your normal summon. I mean, it did not have that text on it. I'm not sure if it was intended to be that way or not.
I think it's still, that's how it still ran.
That's how it still ran. Yeah.
Let me look at the card real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the original text was both players can normal summon or set monsters without tributes by paying life points in 1,000 equal to of numbers to tribute summon. So the original card text didn't have a limit, but all it did was give you your normal summon.
Okay. Regardless, I wasn't really going to do it this turn. I just wanted to clarify for future use.
Yeah, so it has unlimited thousandths pay, and it does take your normal summon.
It does take your normal. That is A-okay with me. I'm going to go to battle. I'm going to attack in.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hefty 3,000.
Oh, wait, hold on. Cyber Dragon can't attack. Ultimate Tyranno, if you control Ultimate Tyranno.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Either way, yeah. So,
all right, so I still lose my guy.
You still take 2,100, which is not quite as good as 3,000.
I don't take anything because he literally cannot attack.
No, he can after everybody else attacks. It's just if there's an Ultimate Tyranno that can attack, then nobody else can. But once he uses up his attacks, then other monsters can attack.
Oh.
That's an actual ruling that I know about for once.
Wow, that's fucking. What's the downside then to fucking?
I don't know. I guess if it's like a flip monster that returns the attacking monster back to hand or destroys it, then.
Taranto has to hit into that.
Yeah,
first.
and like if you have a set monster with 200 like defense or something, Tyranno still has to attack first, and then the other lower attack monsters have to go into it after. So there's like a little bit of a downside, but it's really not bad. I'm just gonna pass.
Okay, alright, so we'll go standby main here.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and set 1, set 2, and pass.
Gotcha. I'll draw to start standby main. Let me think real quick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna normal summon a Hydrogeddon. Fun! Gonna go to battle. I'll attack in with Tyranno. Oh, sorry, what's up?
Yeah, Tyranno's fine. Yeah, Tyranno's fine. So it'll be Cyber Phoenix. I'll trigger the Cyber Phoenix to draw a card.
You can very much draw a card. That is fine. Attack for 21.
21.
16.
16.
And I am good.
Alright, let's draw for turn. Standby main. Okay.
Yep. Okay. We're good now. Oh boy. Okay. Do you have the Lightning Vortex?
I don't know. I guess I have to let's normal summon a DD Survivor.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
We'll go battle.
At the step of battle, I will threatening roar.
Okay, main 2. Let's pass.
Okay. Oh boy, I drew freaking amazing. For my first hand. Well, you know, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty alright.
I'm gonna go to battle. I'll attack in with the Tyranno.
At the start step of battle, I got a roar here.
That's fair. I'll go to main 2. I'm just gonna set a card and I'll pass.
Alright, let's draw. Standby main. How does this work for me? Tyranno can attack everything.
That's a scary bit, right?
Yeah. That's the scary thing. Tyranno just hits everything. What rarity is Tyranno?
I think he's a super, right?
Oh, Jesus.
Look it up real quick.
You have an ultra rare Tyranno. How dare you?
You shut up. It's completely fair. It was all skill.
I feel like I'm gonna get blown out by fucking dinosaurs. God damn it. I don't think I have the hand equipped to deal with this. Yeah, I don't think I can do it. Because if I do this, if I hit into that, you take out the one dude and that's it. Yeah, I gotta concede here. I can't do anything.
Oh boy, Tyranno coming in handy. I'm very happy. Dinos are really coming in for me.
I hope you have a very pleasant time in this next game. I hope that that you do not get destroyed by my deck, because I have yet to unleash my full power.
That reverse psychology is working for me because now I do want to get destroyed by your full power.
All right, full power starts by going second.
It didn't work out for you last time.
It'll work out this time. Hush yourself, child. I'm gonna be going second and winning.
That is fair. I'm gonna be doing the best combo: normal summon Lele, set a card, and pass.
All right, that is a pretty good combo. Stand by main.
Mm-hmm.
I will start by I need to. I'm gonna activate Mausoleum.
You're on Mausoleum 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay the 1,000.
Okay.
I'm a normal summon Zebra Beetle.
Zebra. Okay. Yep. That works.
Battle.
Yep.
Attack.
I'll take 100. That is.
Zebra Beetle
fine.
claims another victim. Main 2 will set one and pass.
Alright, I'll draw. Well, I gotta do something. Right now, the best thing I can do is pay 2,000, get out the Tyranno.
Alright, on summon, I'm gonna Wing Blast. I'm gonna pitch a defender and throw him back into your deck, top of deck.
On Wing Blast, I'm going to Malfunction, paying 500. Putting it back face down.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to do one more?
I can't.
I thought you could activate it again because it says return it to its original position, which means that it's still currently set.
Yeah, it resets it. Malfunction resets the trap. So I'd have to wait until my next turn in order to use it.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's one of those unique card effects that makes Malfunction funny, but also bad because it doesn't actually get rid of the problem like most other traps do. They usually say negate and destroy.
Right.
Malfunction is bad and constructed because it doesn't destroy and just gives the opponent the option to use the trap card later. But you do get like a 1-turn reprieve from it.
Yeah. And I really like it against Wing Blast because you already discard for cost. And you got a Destiny Hero Defender with 2,700 defense, which I guess does nothing against Tyranno. So let's go to battle. I'll go ahead and tack in.
Alright, so I'll take the 6 and lose the Beetle.
You will. I'll go to main 2. Not much I could do against that Wing Blast now, so I'll pass turn.
Alright, let's draw, stand by main.
Yep.
I think we go set 1, set 2, and we will pass.
Gotcha. Alright, I'll draw, stand by main. Well, let's go ahead and, I guess, normal a Hydreigon.
Hydreigon.
Yeah.
We'll flip up macro in response.
Okay, so you're gonna macro here. I'm gonna go to battle. I'll attack into your face down.
Alright, we will declare Wing Blast. We're going to pitch a Sabrasaurus and put the Tyranno on the top of the deck.
Okay, I'll go ahead and go top of deck in that case. I don't have anything else for that. I'm gonna attack in with Hydrogeddon again, just in case.
Alright. It's Cyber Phoenix.
Okay, so they bounce and nothing happens. Go to main 2, and what am I worried about here? I don't know. Since you got the mausoleum up on the field, I can just like do another Tyranno. Alright, I'll pass.
Stand by main.
Ah, man, I forgot to do one thing. That's okay. Go ahead.
Alright, I got a set pass.
Alright. What could it be?
Yeah, what could it be?
I'm gonna set a card. Like, I could pay 2,000 for the Tyranno, and that's very tempting, but if that set card is a forced back, it's rough, man. Because I don't got much left of that. So, I think what I'm gonna do is tribute the Hydrogeddon for a Silent Swordsman level 5.
A regular tribute?
A normal, easy tribute.
Yeah.
I know, right? Could you imagine?
We'll go ahead and I'll just take care of that for you, buddy.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. You are 100% correct. I'll just attack in.
Alright, that's fine.
Yep. Go to main 2, and I think I'm sitting pretty, so I'll pass.
Alright, stand by main.
Yep.
This is funny. Do I care about this? I kind of do. I kind of need that guy off the board.
Let's do this. I started main 1, I'll activate Synthetic Seraphim.
Each time a counter trap is activated, summon a token? What the heck?
Yep.
Alright.
Just in case. Could come up.
I'm going to normal summon Destiny Hero Doomlord.
Ah, that's fair.
I'm going to declare and banish him for until the second standby phase after this activation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. I can't attack, so we'll go ahead and just pass here.
That sounds fair. Stand by main. Well, I gotta do something. I'll go ahead. I'll do what I can. I'll pay 2,000. Get out the Tyranno.
Tyranno sticks.
Okay. Go to battle. I'll attack in.
Okay, so I'll lose my guy, and I take 2,400.
Yeah. I'll go to main 2, and I guess I'm just gonna pass. Pass.
Pass. Alright, so this is 1 for the first standby phase.
Yeah.
Okay. I will set one and pass. Your move.
Alright, I'll draw standby main. Well, that'd be funny. I don't think it's exactly what I need right now, though. That'd be really funny. No, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna go to battle, I'll attack in for 3k. If you'll allow it.
I have to do Grand Convergence on Declaration.
Okay, oof, that's rough, man.
So, you'll take 300 damage.
Yep.
And your monster is destroyed and banished.
Yep. That is rough. Main 2, I still don't really see a whole lot that threatens me. So, I think I'm just gonna pass. See what you got.
Alright, so it's the standby phase. He'll come back.
Yeah.
Your swords
Sorry,
boy.
he'll be an attack. Obviously. Alright.
Does it matter?
Well, yeah, it does.
In the same battle position. That's where
Yeah.
I was. Yeah. Alright, we'll go main phase.
Cool.
I don't want to do this because I don't want you drawing more cards, but I gotta send out the bug.
The bug. Oh, okay.
Alright, we'll go battle.
Yeah.
And we'll hit in. And he'll be banished for good this time.
He is banished for good. That is rough. I'll draw a card. I'll draw to start.
Hopefully.
Stand by main. Well, let us special the Sidra.
Not terrible. Happy it's just a Sidra.
You say that until there's a lightning vortex.
What are you banishing?
I'll go ahead and banish This card doesn't really do anything. The fossil excavation, lightning vortex goes. I've not normal summoned, so let's normal summon the chainsaw insect.
Okay.
Battle. 21. 24. Oh my god. Oh, Dino's coming in. There. Oof.
Not particularly happy about that one.
That's fair.
I don't know. I don't know.
To be fair, Mausoleum and Tyranno is too good of a combo in this format.
I mean, yeah, but there's, you know, I had ways to get rid of it. I just didn't.
Didn't draw him. Didn't see him.
I was like really planned this one out. Like, was ready for these shenanigans, but it just didn't work out.
That's rough, man. I got really lucky in the pulls, obviously, having the 2 Tyranno. Because I got 2 Tyranno.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I was okay playing the Mausoleum this fucking turn because I'm like, it's a super rare.
I got 2 of them, baby!
You should realistically only have 1 of them.
And you know what? You know what else I got? I got a Dasher.
I'm not too... He's whatever.
He's
good.
He's great.
He's good now. He's not that great.
We have so many discard cards. We got like Karma Cut, Wing Blast, Lightning Vortex. Admittedly, a lot of them are rotating out. But we still got them. So I think he's a really good discard card that can net you some advantage in the graveyard.
Yeah, it's like assuming you know he stays in the graveyard, or assuming he's in the graveyard.
Yeah.
With Macro at 3, Banisher of the Radiance at 3, Dim Fizz at 3.
That's true.
All the stuff that activates in the graveyard is kind of threatened.
I did put a couple Royal Surrenders in my deck because I figured you're on Macro after seeing the DD Survivor, but did not see them.
That's funny. Royal Surrender. Specifically for the Macro.
Yeah, because my deck works best when it's not under Macro. Your Mausoleum really helped me out, dude. I wouldn't have done it for 2 more turns.
I wasn't expecting you to fucking open the Tyranno again.
I drew it in the first or second turn. Like, I didn't straight up open it. Oof. Well, that was a game. I'm sorry, dude. I saw you're on Destiny Heroes. I figured you're at least on Destiny Heroes.
No, I'm fucking on Mausoleum good stuff.
Oh, Mausoleum good stuff. Okay.
Literally the only heroes in my deck are fucking Doomlord, because he's a
27.
A conditional Chaos Sorcerer. And then Defender, because he's a 27, and it's hard to... You have to, like, work to get rid of him. Everything else is, like, Tribute Summon and Mausoleum. Like, I'm also running Hydro. I'm running the Okas, the DD Survivors for that stuff. I had Tetran, because I could summon it with the Mausoleum and start pinging back row, but I sided it out. I'm running the Superior Sabrosaurus, and I was also running this guy.
Yeah, that guy was really good. I didn't pull any of him, otherwise I would have ran him and had a copy.
But apparently Dino, and also I didn't even get to summon my boss monster.
Oh, what's your boss monster?
All monsters bow before my amazing boss monster, who has the power.
I do not blame you. I said it was gonna be 100% okay if you threw in a salmon.
I didn't see it. I didn't get to slap it.
I really wish you had the opportunity to slap the salmon. That would have been absolutely amazing.
I mean, there were all sorts of weird fucky things that were happening with me this week, apparently, because I forget. So I told you that I was making an errata to my deck. It's because I thought supers costed 2 for some reason, so I bought 2 supers and a common when I was a point, a whole 2 points short of being able to do that.
I probably wouldn't have been able to let that one slide. So good thing you made that errata.
Yeah, I literally thought of it in the dead of night, fucking, as soon as, like, 12 midnight, I'm, like, laying in bed, I'm like, oh, fuck! I already shut off the computer, guess I gotta record it later.
Well, there's my deck.
I see you also have decided that Sabersaurus was the superior 1900 normal summon.
It was indeed superior, especially with Fossil Dig.
Yeah, oh yeah, Fossil Dig. Lets you search it.
It doesn't let you search it, lets you special summon from the graveyard. Or sorry, Fossil Excavation. Fossil Dig lets you search it,
yeah, Fossil Dig would have searched it.
Fossil Excavation. Fossil Excavation, it kind of sucks because you have to discard a card, but like if it's Ultimate Tyranno, then it's 100% worth it, you know?
So you discard Tyranno, bring back Sabersaurus, activate the thing, and bring back the Tyranno.
There you go.
I do have to admit though, this is fucking hot. Dino's fucking hot.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I almost went Fairy, which would have been a lot more technical, but I'm like, you know what? I pulled 2 Tyranno. I'm running freaking dinos.
Now, as I'll say, now what do I do with? Because now I gotta think about the implications of you having Ultimate Tyranno. It just means like I have to be more considerate with the fact that I don't think I'll have like I'd have to like have more board busters, because the moment you get him out, there's nothing in my deck that naturally can stand up to it, especially with the fact that I can hit into everything, and Mausoleum being able to summon it without any downsides.
I thought that he would be very difficult for you to deal with, except for cards specifically like Lightning Vortex, which you only have 1, Brain Control, which you only have 1, Phoenix Wing Wind Blast to some extent, but with like you said, with Mausoleum up, it doesn't matter.
The only time it matters is if I can Wing Blast it when you summon it, and then, you know, you wasted your normal summon and life points.
True. And Force Back could deal with it too, but that's why I was running some extra malfunctions. And also a Synthetic Seraphim, because he gets you an extra tribute for next turn. Anyways, those were the games. 2 games to be exact. Man, Cody, this is a 3-peat now. We are swinging this in the opposite direction.
It's more than a sweep. It's a sweep. It's a 4. There was multiple before this that greater than 3. Because I haven't won a set in a long time, it feels like.
Oh, you haven't won a set in a long time, buddy. Let's go. Let me get twice as many wins, and then we'll see about. I'll let you complain, okay? How about that? Well, hopefully you stick around to watch another game, because these games are happening and they exist. And somebody messaged me on Discord.
It's me telling you to go fuck yourself.
I see. So I'm over here. I'm trying. When I was on my losing streak, I was trying to like hold my head up, and you're over here telling me to go fuck myself.
I play dirty. I am not humble. I play dirty. I will bring you down.
Well, try it, buddy. These dinosaurs are not moving. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.